Hey guys, John W. Quinn here, the author of Someone Like Me. Time for a weekly video blog. This past week on CP Chat Now, which we host on Twitter at Wednesdays at 8 p.m., we were joined by the comedian Maysoon Zayid, who, if you don't know, recently did a TED Talk that is fantastic. It's got over 4 million views, probably more than that. But Maysoon is a comic with impeccable timing, I might add. She did a great job. She hosted or shared her story during a TED Women's Conference back in December 2013. And again, this TED Talk has been very popular. And because of this, Maysoon is traveling the country, traveling the world, sharing her story, doing her stand up comedy. And it's fantastic that she joined us last week. And I had a chance to watch her TED Talk recently, and I'm going to post this TED Talk on a link below us. But anyways, in listening to her TED Talk, the parallels between her life and mine, there are some similarities there, starting with her parents who told her that her dad was like, yes, you are going to walk. She learned to walk at the age of 5. Her parents gave her dancing lessons instead of therapy. And she walked on her father's shoes on the top of his feet while he walked around while they walked around the house. But it's really interesting. She talked about having a disability and how it's perceived in society, how it's perceived in the movies and in the entertainment business. She tells the story of a play. She was in a theater company at Arizona State where she went to college, and the play was about a girl with cerebral palsy. And Maysoon was like, "Yes, I'm gonna get this part. I was born to do this." She didn't get the part, and it's very interesting. And in the Twitter conversation that we had, I had the chance to ask her how her life has changed since her notoriety has increased and her public eye has grown and grown. And she said something pretty interesting to me. She said, "People think all I want to talk about now is my cerebral palsy." Well, that's pretty interesting, because as someone who kept his cerebral palsy a secret to serve for 20 years in the Navy, people ask me all the time why I did that. Well, I just wanted to be known as a good sailor. I didn't want to be known as a good sailor with cerebral palsy. And I think people, and I've talked about this before, people have a tendency to put people with disabilities in a box. They see, you know, we're very visual, and they see that somebody is different. So automatically, what do? They judge. Well, you have cerebral palsy, therefore, you can't act. Therefore, you can't do these stunts. Therefore, you cannot serve in the military. Well, I've proven that yes, you can serve in the military and stand every watch and not ask for help and just be a sailor. Maysoon has shown that yes, you can have cerebral palsy and be very funny, just like my friend Jerry Jewell, who is a great comedian and actress, and so I think we have to get, and I say this all the time, but we have to get past the disability to find the ability that we all have in this world. Everybody's got ability, everybody's got something to offer, but we have to fight so hard to get through these misconceptions, these perceptions that people have already built into their minds of, well, you've got this, therefore you cannot do that. So it's a very interesting conversation. Thank you, Maysoon, for taking the time out of your busy day to join us. And I just love the fact on CP Chat now, anybody can join. We're talking about anything and everything, but basically, I just like the idea of everybody coming together and talking about whatever issue is on their mind for that day. And we're there to support each other. So join us on Twitter Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Yeah. So again, I'm going to link Maysoon's TED Talk below. And if you get a chance, if you read Someone Like Me, please do me the favor of posting an Amazon review. I would really enjoy that. And if you're looking for a speaker to come into your school, maybe keynote your conference or whatever it might be, your church, think of me. I love traveling around, coming in, sharing my story, and I share my story, but I also carry the message of inclusion and hard work and overcoming obstacles. So think of me, John Quinn, when you're thinking of an inspirational speaker to come in to your event. Hey, happy Easter, everybody! Easter's this Sunday. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you. If you take a moment Sunday, please think of our troops who are currently standing to watch for this great nation, so far from their loved ones. I would appreciate that as a Navy veteran. So, again, my book is called Someone Like Me. Please check it out. Check out my website. I actually did a TEDx talk, which is a local TED event. I did it at the University of Arizona, and I've posted it on my website as well. So check it out. My website is johnwquinn.com. Thanks a lot, guys. Let's have a great week and be well. Bye-bye.